Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your monthly forecast for November for the Sun or the Ascendant. If you've yet to subscribe to my channel, I'd be honoured if you did so now. Please click or tap on the bell notification symbol. This month begins in dramatic fashion. At the end of October, there was a new moon in your zodiac sign. This new moon is giving you a platform to recreate your identity in some kind of dashing, dynamic way. This could come from changing how you appear. It could come from re-energizing strands that are important to you or starting things afresh. But this new moon was in opposition to Uranus, the planet of surprises. So it's possible that any new initiatives you take will have some kind of impact on another person. So partnerships, even if they're unexpected connections, can be a big part of November's story. But also as you begin this month, your two ruling planets are in conflict. Through to the 9th, Mars and Pluto are at a right angle, a square. It's possible that some of the tender issues that you've been processing in the previous month before November began, which have come through the guise of Mars, stirring up any unresolved dramas or hurts from your past, they could come sharply into focus. And it's possible that you could be much more outspoken. If there is something that is buried away that you feel does need to see the light of day, Uranus's opposition to the Sun in that new moon can see you much more forthright. Then again, someone else can have their say to you. This may be a little bit intense, it could even be a bit painful, but it actually ultimately can probably be very cathartic, especially if you are someone who does tend to keep everything quite a lot inside. However, on the 2nd of this month, Venus moves into a delicious location for you. This can almost instantly improve your financial position, or it's possible you can be strongly drawn towards treating yourself to some rather luxurious goodies. But on the 4th, there is a quarter moon in the air sign of Aquarius. It's possible that someone close to you doesn't quite get the thrust of where you're heading at the moment, and could be a little bit of a killjoy, pour cold water over your ideas. Stay strong. If you really believe in what you're doing, stick to the program. In fact, if you do, with the Sun forging a fantastic angle to Saturn from the 5th to the 11th, and then to Pluto from the 11th to the 17th, a step-by-step, thorough, but very focused approach to your situation can see you starting to win over your doubters, and actually you can articulate your ideas with real passion and a real sense of clarity, which could impress someone rather influential. If you're a creative Scorpio, from the 6th to the 12th, gives you a wonderful platform to shine as the Sun forges an ace trine to Neptune. However, it is true to say that from the 12th through to the 17th, there is a glorious conjunction between Jupiter and Venus. These two are the lucky planets of the zodiac. Jupiter is known as the greater benefic and Venus the lesser. So when they're together in your sector of resources, you're either going to want to really enjoy a divinely cooked meal or some very sensual company, or you're going to want to splash out on a goodie, but equally some good news can fall to you around your financial circumstances. Now on the 19th, it's a particularly auspicious day because Mars returns to your sign, Mars being your traditional ruler. This brings to a close some of the dramas of it going through your 12th house over the previous 6 weeks, I beg your pardon, when there may have been times when your emotions felt rather turbulent. Now you can feel much more focused, much more single-minded, and your physical energy can leap too. Also, delightfully, Mercury ends its retrograde, so any tangles or glitches or delays can start to unfold positively for you. There is a quarter moon on the same day in Leo, which suggests your feelings could be close to the surface. So if there is something that's not quite flowing in the following week, there could be a potential for you to show it. However, once the Sun moves on the 23rd into the sign of Sagittarius, it also is linking up initially with Venus and Jupiter. It's not an exact conjunction, that happens next month, but I just feel that this is going to bring you more into a mindfulness about reinforcing your sense of self-worth, making sure that your financial situation is in balance. It is true that your relationship dimension could be challenged by the full moon of the 12th, which is in your opposite sign of Taurus. But I think there is an aspect which develops in the last 10 days of this month, which is truly exciting. It sees Mars in your sign in opposition with Uranus, also in Taurus. So this first 7th house axis in your solar horoscope once more is aroused, like it is on the back of that full moon. I think because of the new moon energy that you brought into this month, we can say that relationship matters generally can be quite dramatic this month. For good or bad, it will certainly not be dull. And I think by the end of the month, you may find yourself having a massive attraction to somebody new, or wanting to break free from a relationship which seems cloying and far too inhibiting and limiting in terms of your personal individuality. It just depends on your unique situation. If you're in a relationship which is on a much more even keel, this is a month when you can sort maybe a few tangles out, get a bit clearer about certain things. And I think the focus is going to be more on making sure that you convert your talents into a greater sense of personal reward and self-worth, or improving your financial lot. If you'd like to know what 2020 would hold for you beyond your zodiac sign in terms of your personal horoscope, please click on the link beneath this video. You can order your 12-month forecast, get the rest of 2019 free, and get 30% off. But for now, it's been a real pleasure being with you. Good luck and goodbye.